opinions. Just want the benefits. You can keep the friendship. Going on the voyage.
Hey, hey. Fucking with the crew when we rapping Kenny Danny. Independent.
My nigga, what's going on, man? We just got this bitch. We live, man. Appreciate you tuning in, popping in. Whether you go vocal or live or not. My camera right here. I'm gonna kick this bitch off at 9 o'clock. Meantime, smoke this weed. Oh, we got another motherfucker pulling up. Let me let this man in. Light and Blaze. What's good with you, Nero? No comment. I recognize the avatar.
And said, "Here,
My man Light and Blaze just pulled up in the area.
my antibodies."
Oh man, hold on, man. Let me.
And this gets to the big thing I want to ask you about. You're retiring in January after 5 years.
What's good, Light and Blaze? Oh man, it's crazy. Hold on. I couldn't hear y'all niggas, man. I ain't had my headphones on. I'm tripping, man. Can you hear me?
Do your job. What are you?
You can hear me, man? Light and Blaze, you can hear me, bro? He said, take your time. Let me know if you can. Oh, you on mute, Light and Blaze. You talking.
I'm on mute.
My bad.
There
My
you
bad.
go.
I hear you.
Oh,
I hear
okay,
you.
cool. Want to make sure niggas can hear me, man. What's going on with y'all, though?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing this evening?
Salute, man. Salute, man. You know, I just got to let it be known in case anybody tuning in, they get a screenshot of this or some shit. I'm Dub Nation, man, but this is my Kobe jersey. I was thinking about Kobe today, man. You know what I'm saying? So
You say you a Hawks Nation?
I'm Dub Nation. I'm Dub Nation.
Dub Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was
Okay.
thinking about Kobe. I was hooping this morning and had Kobe on my mind. So I was like, I'm gonna rock the Kobe jersey today. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with
but
that.
I don't want to be confused with no Laker fans, especially this time of year right now, bro. Not at all, sir.
Oh man, I can't be mad that the Lakers. I'm a Heat fan, so I can't be mad. You know what I'm saying?
How are y'all doing? I ain't been following the Heat. And I know Jimmy Butler
We
been
we
out.
doing we so. We got a lot of injury. Most of our starting lines is injured, so we're making it do what it do.
Yeah,
But I mean, the East is kind of like is wide. We're gonna make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We in the top 8, so or the top 6, whatever. So I mean, we're gonna be straight. It's just what we're gonna do when we get to the playoffs. And can we stay healthy? So
man, I ain't trying to sound selfish. Like I respect human life. I'm talking about just while we talking about sports. You know what I'm saying? As a Golden State fan, I feel like we really finna get ripped off this season. I feel like it's finna happen again. It's
well, you
finna.
said I think y'all finna win the chip.
But I think we finna. I think right now we was watching great basketball, and however the season ended, we were gonna watch a great regular season. I feel like we knew we were gonna at least probably make it to conference finals, and then from there, it's the best of 7. But I feel like this whole COVID shit finna shut the league down again. It's gonna be like a bubble situation, if that.
I ain't think about that. Yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah,
that's
and my
kind of
man
fucked
said he
up.
can't relate. We ain't gonna be talking. We gonna talk a little bit of everything, man. But I had to speak on that, man. Yeah, he brought it up, but he said I'm gonna go smoke. He said go 87 Knicks. Ooh,
87 Knicks. Shit,
that's like the
shit.
Cowboys fans. They be like, yeah, 95. Go
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
man, yeah, I feel like the bubble thing finna happen again, man. And I mean, if it is what it is to protect him, like you can see what it is. Every team got 5, 6, 7 niggas. It's only so long because at some point they get to a point where there ain't nobody to play. Because I know it's all good when it's the other team, but when it's my
hmm
team, if you telling me Curry, Draymond, Wig, blah blah blah, they out with COVID, I'm like, this ain't fair no more.
But the thing about it, last time they had last time they had it, I mean, last time was the bubble, and when we was going through the pandemic, they made it seem like every person that got hurt, I mean, every person that got COVID was like a life or death situation.
Yeah,
When Rudy Goldberg got it, and this person got it, it was like, damn, it's serious. Now it's just
yeah,
like a cold. Like, okay, he's out, like an ankle sprain. He got
yeah.
COVID. He'll be straight. He's in protocol. He'll be all right.
Like they
So
saying
I,
Omicron is weaker, is more contagious, but it's weaker, like you said.
it's
So
weaker.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
don't know. I don't know. I think it could be like you said last time. Like it could be like last time we go in the bubble and there's all type of craziness. But at the same time, I don't know. I think they money hungry too. Like the NFL, I see like the NHL said, man, we closing games down. We postpone everything.
Yeah,
NFL was like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this cash. You know what
that's
I'm
right.
saying? So
That's right. I mean, yeah. So the weird thing is, I feel just like I felt last time it happened. As a fan, I want that shit to keep going. But
me too.
as a nigga who live here in the same country that these players live in, I care about them. I mean, I don't care like about them. I don't know them niggas, but like I look at them
Hmm.
niggas as more than players too. They got
Hmm.
families. I don't want them to be sick from my. If the Dubs winning the championship means somebody gotta get COVID, I don't want it like that. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course,
You see
of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying. So I feel torn, man, because I feel like if you ask me today, if the season played out and we got to see the whole thing go, I feel like the Dubs will win it all. But that's the way I want to see it happen. I don't want to see no 50-game season, short
Let me
playoff
regular. You know
with
what
an
I'm saying? Yeah,
asterisk, man. None of that shit. Nah, you know what I'm saying. I
yeah.
want all the smoke. You know what I'm
I
saying.
want to see Clay. I want to see what Clay do when he
I,
comes back.
man, you know what I'm saying? We got Wiseman who we need the season. We don't need the playoffs to start tomorrow. You know, it's as good as our record is now.
Hmm.
We need some of these young niggas to get minutes in who ain't played all year. Clay too.
Hmm.
I need him to get in some games that
Hmm.
we gonna lose or that we gonna be losing, and he come back and him bring us back before the. Don't rely on him to just wake up in the playoffs and be fucking game 6 Clay.
Hmm.
But
That's true. That's gonna be interesting. I hope, because that means if the NBA go in the bubble, that means we're gonna go back to how we was before, and I don't want to go through that shit again. You know what I'm saying? With the pandemic and everything closed off, and
it didn't
that was
work.
crazy.
It didn't
So
even work,
yeah.
man. I'm for the mandate. I mean, I'm for the vaccine and all that, but it's clear whether you make people do it or not. Like unless you really go come down on some like police state shit, you can't make niggas do nothing. You can't make niggas wear
Mm-mm,
masks. You can't make niggas not go to
mm-mm.
parties. I was still hanging with chicks, meeting chicks during that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was still meeting new chicks during that time.
Hmm.
Like, and
Hmm.
I was trying to be as safe as I could. I stopped going to the gym for a good 7-8 months.
Hmm.
Did everything outside, but after that 8th, 9th month, I started taking my ass back to the gym. First, I was
It
wearing a
was like
mask.
normal.
It's like, man,
Hmm.
people only could do that shit for something. We free, and I ain't never been locked up. I think we had that talk on the episode before. We were all saying we haven't really done no real time, and I'm thankful. But
Hmm.
man, that shit was only a small taste. I can't imagine what niggas is like when they doing time, because I couldn't do that shit when I was here. Like, you tell me I can't leave my apartment. Think about it right now, me and you, right? Um, Even if you ain't in your spot right now. When we sit in our houses, bro, we got all the internet in the world, all the video games you need. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Chicks can come over to you, you know what I'm saying, depending on how many, or if you got one that you can call. You free as fuck, even if you put us on lockdown, but we still felt like, hell no. You see what I'm saying? We got all the shit.
Yeah.
Niggas is dying to get in they cell. They just, if you tell a nigga in prison right now who's doing life that he could get weed, Madden, you know what I'm saying, cable TV, fast
Shit, them
internet.
niggas getting that shit. A lot of niggas getting that shit.
Yeah, but here's the kicker. But and you add in telling him that he can get his bitch of his choosing that can come through and kick it. You see what I'm saying? Which he can't.
Yeah, that's the only thing they missing. Yeah.
It's one nigga in every jail who got game like that who fucking one of them lady CEOs, but the rest of them niggas
COs.
is
Yeah.
just wishing. You know what I'm saying? Or
They
lazy.
hungry. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but we got that, and we still couldn't take lockdown. You see what I'm saying? Like, we still couldn't take it. So that shit ain't gonna work. I don't even know how. I think you got to go survival of the fittest on this one. This COVID shit. If I was a politician, I'd be like, look, man. If I was running for president, I'd be like, the people have spoken. Y'all don't want to be told what to do. So what we gonna do is we got this pile of
Yep.
medicine over here for the niggas that want it. You don't want it. Respect to you, brother. Stay strong. That's how that shit need to be handled going forward, man. And if you don't get the vaccine and you live a strong
That's on
life,
you.
then again you live, then cool. And if you die, then it's on you. And kill all the debate and making niggas same with the mask shit, because the niggas weren't wearing the mask right anyway.
Yeah, that shit was killing me when I see that on. I watched South Park and they were calling it the I think chin beard.
Man,
It was
oh yeah,
like
yeah,
people,
the chin beard mask,
yeah,
yep.
you wearing the mask down here and all type of like, come on, man.
Just kill it. It didn't matter anyway. And then
Yeah, yeah.
man, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm so over this COVID shit. I can't wait till there's some shit like Look, man, we
And see,
go ahead.
now I was gonna say, see, when you were talking about NBA, see, I always try to go each year to some games, and I haven't been for the last couple years because of COVID, because it was like, okay, you got to keep your mask on the whole time, you can't eat,
That's
you
right.
can't eat in your seat, you can't drink, all these other stipulations. I was like, yeah, I can't really, especially I'm used to, before, so like I can't really enjoy the games, you know what I'm saying, because of that. So I've been waiting
That's
till
right.
things get back to normal. But like you said, it might go back to some the bubble or whatever. So as a fan, like I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't. You know what I mean? But I could see the possibility of going that way. Like remember when they had like the TV screens up with the fans were on the TV screens,
That was
and you could
trash.
that shit was crazy. Yeah, it was like come on. There's
That
no
was
people
trash.
in the stadium. It was crazy.
The
I don't want to
vibe,
go back to that.
yeah, and like the
Yeah.
Lakers won that year, right? And I mean, I'm sure they could tell themselves whatever they want, and like the players,
Hmm.
maybe the players on that team for them, I know it means something for them because they won that championship. But for the
Right, especially at
fans,
AD.
you can't
Yeah.
pretend that mean the same. Like for me, the last year the Warriors was in the finals. The year we lost to the Raptors, right? And the game that they lost, Game 6, was at home. But had they won that game, they at home in Oracle, and had the Game 7 would have been in Oracle. You can't tell me nothing compared to fucking 50,000 fans going crazy compared to the TV screen with a couple niggas on Zoom.
Hmm.
Me and you
Hmm.
in the background talking about, yeah, that shit was so gay, bro. I hated that
Yeah, it
shit, man.
was.
So
Yeah, it was.
I don't want to see
Yeah, it
that again.
was.
I'd rather them. I ain't gonna say without nothing, but you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just, yeah. But anyway,
Get back to normal. You know,
yeah, man.
if there is gonna be a new, if this is not the new normal,
Yeah. Man, we got we got megawatts pulling up, man, and it's actually perfect. We got two people pulling up, man. I'm about to let them both in, and it's perfect timing, man. And I was gonna ask y'all about this, So last week, Light and Blaze, we had touched on. I was just joking around, really, and I was like, bro, we got more niggas pulling up, man. Let me pause, man. Let some niggas in, man. We got Johnny Cage, we got Megawatts, we got Chase in the building. What's good with y'all, man? Appreciate
what's
you
good with
guys.
y'all boys?
They joining, they connecting the audio right now. Johnny Cage, I'm trying to let you in, man. So if we get rejected, it was nothing personal. I'm trying to accept it. We got Johnny Cage in the building, man. Salute. Megawatts, what's good with you, bro?
What up? What up?
Man, love
What's
y'all,
good?
man.
What's
Appreciate
good?
y'all, man. Good time to Johnny
Hey,
Cage. What it do, bro?
hold on.
What's
Stand
good,
up.
Johnny?
Turning up.
Man, we got some new people. My nigga
Hold
Neru
up.
no comment in here with the Nipsey pick. I think he stepped away to roll up. Uh,
Right.
and Chase, man, what's good? First time I think joining us, bro. Appreciate you, man. What's poppin'?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you good, bro. Where you calling from? Where you at?
I'm in Michigan,
Michigan, Detroit, or Flint?
Lansing.
Lansing. Okay, shout out to my niggas in Lansing, man. I know y'all don't play in Michigan, bro. You go anywhere in Michigan, they'll get down on you real quick, man. So
Yeah, dude.
you go out there
Yeah,
talking,
yeah.
go out there talking shit, man. It's not a good look, man.
Yeah. I know
um,
you ain't from the D, but I still say what up, though.
What up, though?
okay, love. Man, it's perfect time that all y'all dropped in. I was about to ask this last week in last episode, or maybe it wasn't last episode, but like 2 weeks ago, I had just joked around with y'all, and I was like, "Hey, man, who the fuck is this whack 100 nigga, man?" And we was all laughing. I was like, "Who gave this nigga so much clout or whatever? Who is this clown?" You know what I'm saying? And fast forward, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking. I don't know why I'm smiling, but like, this is not funny, but like, this Draco the Ruler shit, bro.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And I heard the name. I never heard the songs. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can y'all explain if anybody knows who he is? Cause y'all can explain. Cause I'm still kind of lost on who he is or what exactly happened. Like
I ain't
what was the big?
qualified. I only
Oh,
know what I
Draco?
read. Yeah, Draco.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
speak on that?
Yeah, he's from Cali. He had a good vibe going. He had a lot of fans and shit out there.
And the only thing I know, and I only know this after he died. I'm keeping it 100. So the niggas watching, you could check me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I just know that basically it was like he had got a murder case or something like this, and he had beat it, kind of like the King Von thing. So I'm about to let
Mm.
another man in, and he had beat that, and he had put his gang on. And he's not even a gang banger, but he had put his crew on. They was kind of moving like a gang, and he started dissing Inglewood. A lot of Bloods in Inglewood and shit, So that I guess that started some kind of YG beef. I wasn't up on none of this shit before this man died. This is just all what I know from the internet.
So was YG supposedly behind the hit or whatever the attack? or was it somebody else?
My man Chase.
That's what they're saying. It might have been retaliation for Slim 400.
What's
Okay,
good,
and he
Megawatts?
has,
Yeah, he was YG's people.
and he had something to do with Slim 400, Drakeo.
Draco.
That's what they're saying, but it's not. I mean, nobody knows for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
out there they might.
But
okay.
that man, the way he went out, like I said, I hadn't really heard it do, but I just know that's terrible. That's almost worse than getting shot, man. Like, it make you wonder, bro, for the culture. Like, would you go to a fucking hip hop show in 2022?
It depends on who it is. It depends on who
Y'all
it is.
laughing like I'm a Dirk fan. I'm a Dirk fan. I ain't going to no fucking Dirk
I would
show,
never go
bro.
no Dirk. I would go none of these young nigga concerts. I would go to.
I'm not going to no rap show, bro. I'm just being real with y'all niggas, and I'm like, I'm not going to no rap show, and I got a Glock. I feel bad that I got to think about that. I got to take my Glock with
Now,
me.
now this year I have been to a Conway Griselda, Conway separate concert, and then this a couple weeks ago, I went to West Side concert, and it
Shout out to
wasn't. It
West
was a
Side
good.
Gun, man. I know he's
Yeah,
dealing with
yeah. It
COVID.
wasn't. It surprisingly, it wasn't a bad crowd. You know what I mean? But as far as you talking about Pooh Shiesty and ESG and all these other dudes for 42 Doug and all these dudes, I would never even Kodak Black, and I'm from South Florida. I would never go to none of these concerts, none of these shows, none of them.
That nigga said, hell
You know
no.
what though?
Nah.
You said something. You said it was a good crowd, and you know what's funny? I wouldn't want to go to none of these shows, and it ain't because of the crowd. The crowd is motherfuckers that's me and you, Chase and Megawatts. You know what I'm saying? And females, and even the niggas who look like they them. Even the niggas who really kill. Let's be clear. Niggas spending money to go to the concert, get drinks. They trying to stunt and have fun too. Niggas killers like to have fun too. So it ain't the crowd I'm scared of. It's just the vibe that come around the artist. Even when the artist don't be on that shit, it's always somebody because of the way rap is. It's like I gotta flaunt my chain. I gotta let you know I got it. And the wolves is always coming to the show.
Hey, Megawatts, just like you were saying a couple weeks ago, like, yo, it's never with the artists or the rappers, it's always the entourage.
Basically,
Well,
like
no.
the main guy.
Say that again, Megawatts.
Everybody trying to prove a point to the main guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to get on the payroll or get an extra bump, and you know what I'm saying, your returns for doing good work for the dude. And a lot of time that comes with doing grimy work. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on since the beginning of this rap shit.
Yeah, I just wanna. Maybe I'm sounding old, but like, can we go back to when like snatching a nigga chain and putting that shit on the internet was the ultimate diss? You didn't have to diss your damn homie. We got your chain, brother.
Right.
What you gonna do about this
Young Bird?
chain?
I was just about to say,
Young Bird. Anytime Young Bird, I even had like 10 chains that went on tour.
yeah.
Oh man, I'm thinking about 50 Cent bowling with that flimsy ass MMG chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I have a homie that's a DJ, so semi big DJ down here, and we were talking about, asking about throwing like a little show, whatever. And he made a good point. He was like, a lot of times when you do these different shows and stuff like that, you give the opportunity for these, local cliques or whatever, gangs, whatever you want to call them. You give the perfect opportunity for them to meet up with one another and to handle business. Where if it wasn't a concert, you're not gonna go to this person's hood, or you're not gonna go to other person's hood because they're protected. But if you go to a show, all bets off. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's who. You don't know who's outside, and it just makes it the perfect opportunity, to get somebody's head knocked off. So
Nah, you're right. Like, the show be the meetup spot.
Like, if you think about the Grammys,
Mhm.
right? When you say the Grammys, it's an institution. It ain't just an award show. Like the Nickelodeon Awards happen every year. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the Grammys mean something every year. You know what I'm saying? No matter what songs are out. And if you think about it, like the BET Awards or the Vibe Awards or the Source Awards, had they started in 1990, 1995, you know what I'm saying, and been going strong every year, they would be on their 25th anniversaries right now. They would be institutions. One of them would have made it to be an institution, like an award show that you have to go to that means something. You know what I'm saying? And but it's not, because we the only fucking, and I don't mean black culture, I mean specifically like rap culture. You know what I'm saying? Be clear. We the only motherfuckers that gotta air it out at the. You don't see Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt on the fucking red carpet. You don't see fucking Black Eyed Peas and Maroon 5 swinging on each other at the MTV Award. But Why we so street, but why we gotta handle it in a place of business, man?
Nah, but my thing is this: is like, yo, you don't never see niggas tripping out like that at the Grammys or the American Music Awards.
They act right there.
Yeah, they be on their best behavior. You feel me?
Because
So
you
let
don't
it
want
be
to
the
get
vibe.
banned.
Yeah. Like they scared to do it at the white man function. You see what I'm saying? But it's like if me and you put something together, oh, that's gonna get messed up.
It's over. It's
You know
over
what
with.
That's because they won a Grammy Award. Mm-hmm. Niggas don't care about no BET, MTV, and all that. They don't care about them awards. That's why they're gonna be respectful there.
Hey, but it's like, yo, like why we value the Grammy so much more than like the BET or whatever else that we give our own?
Because white ice is colder.
Ha!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Niggas watching this episode, y'all ain't ready, man. Niggas got too deep on y'all, man, too early. Look, this dude in the comments said, he said, I heard Al Green and the Temptations yeah, man.
Yo, but, this nigga David Ruffin caught the fade with Stevie Wonder. Nigga, what's happening?
I mean, you know what I'm saying, but I just feel fucked up about that shit for real. I really do. It shit happened with somebody else too. Who else was it that was on some? That nigga young Blackster.
Black youngster, yeah.
I say young black video. That nigga's dancing on Dolph's grave in a new video, bro.
I don't even know about that.
Nah, yo, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. It's like,
I mean, at this point,
doing too much.
Like, yo, whatever retaliation comes from that, I guess you wanted it. You know what I mean? Because you wanted that attention.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody,
come on, niggas say them BX all the time. You know what I'm saying, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
If you listen, if anybody should happen to murder me, you got it on video right now. You won, bro. You got the W. I took the L. You got the ups on me. There's no need to continue to drag this shit out. After,
right?
You don't got to drag my nigga. You won. Right. You
I'm
did
dead,
that,
my nigga. You feel me? Like yeah.
What is it?
But put tombstone in the video, like a few weeks after just died.
That's disrespectful, boy.
That's new level disrespect. That's like smoking on whatever 2 days nigga died.
Y'all ever heard the phrase suicide by cop?
Of course.
Yep.
Hey, niggas wait 2 hours to be like, we smoking on such and such.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's suicide by cop. That's suicide by streets when niggas do that.
Yep.
It's like suicide. But it's the same thing, and I'm not being funny, but just from what the streets are saying, it's the same thing what happened with the Draco kid. You came out dissing the whole Inglewood. He came out with a song called Ingle Weird. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you dissing a whole... Say that again?
How long was he popping? Because I don't really know about him either.
Man, I don't know. My man Chase.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's been around since like 2016.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like when I was out there living in LA and all that, like certain niggas like Draco, O3 Greedo, like
hold on, Ed McQueen, man. What's Popalopagus? What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's good, Ant?
I just tuned in. I'm hearing that Stevie Wonder put pause on David Ruffin. Stevie said, Michael, hold my shades.
Yeah. Stevie was catching that nigga like Daredevil, nigga, like when you thought I was blind.
He probably not blind, man.
Right.
Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder. We gonna find out one of them niggas could see the whole time.
Oh shit.
Whole time.
Eventually, it was the biggest con ever, man.
Yeah. Yo, that's funny, right? Because like one time I was on a flight from DC to LA, you know what I'm saying? Straight shot. So I'm obviously walking back to coach and I'm walking through first class. And who's that sitting right there in first class? Stevie Wonder. I'm like, oh damn, like nigga,
no.
This nigga Stevie had an iPad though. I'm like,
no.
That's a meme.
You bullshit.
Is that a meme?
You bullshit.
What you doing with an iPad? I started like looking at the screen real hard. So I'm like, maybe he got like some celebrity fly shit. It's like he got the braille one. Nigga
He got the braille iPad. He got the braille iPad.
What screen he was on?
That nigga was on the regular touch screen. Like hold on.
No, like was he on BX? Like what? You know,
oh,
that boy on Pornhub. The boy on Pornhub.
It'd been funny to walk past, see that nigga like X videos.
Stevie Wonder, we know about you, dog. What that nigga Cameron say? I got dirt on you, doggy.
You doggy.
Got dirt on you, doggy. Yeah, man, but for real, man.
But going back to that nigga Draco, bro, it's like when I was living in LA, it's like I wouldn't even listen to that nigga music in certain neighborhoods. You feel me? It's like you can't even just enjoy it regularly. Like you sense, like you, it's so disrespectful. It's like, yo, turn that shit off. It's like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? Like that energy is like way out of my league. You feel me? Like I'm not even trying to like play with that or even act like, you know, that's my arena at all. Like, nah.
You know,
like you're not just making regular songs. Like this is like you causing war.
Fact, you know, it was like a couple episodes we was all kind of talking about. I know Ant was talking about it. Like he was saying, niggas out in the Bronx is like they listening to this music, they making this music, and they really doing that shit. And we was talking about how it's a nationwide. You was talking about it too, like it's really happening.
But the thing that's different with New York is like a lot of the gangs, at least the black gangs. Not like the who the fuck was it that what's name used to be the leader of Africa Bambaataa? Not like them, not like the Black Spades, like Bloods and stuff like that. Like that's all like prison shit.
Yeah.
So it's not tied to any particular neighborhood. So like to Johnny's point, if you run around, you bumping a certain, you know, artist music in LA and they shit is super disrespectful. And they talking about whacking out niggas' hoods. Same thing, like if you listen to the GDK and fucking, you know, BDK in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit is different because certain neighborhoods, different factions and sets are ingrained in those neighborhoods. Like Pyru really comes from Pyru Street. Yeah. Niggas is called the 60s because they're from 60th Street.
Yeah.
8 Trey is because they're from, you know what I mean? So you can't bump certain shit in certain neighborhoods. It's not like that in New York. Like gangs aren't necessarily tied to neighborhoods.
Right. And you know, and it's funny what you said about that GDK shit. I listened to a lot of that drill shit, and when I was hooping, I had a lot of BD and GD music. So like FBG Duck and Little Durk, they ops, but I listened to both of them niggas, right? And because I ain't picking sides, I'm just listening to the music. And so one day I'm outside hooping, and I had my speaker bumping, and I'm listening to that shit, and I'm just hooping this early morning, and I'm over here on my half court, other dude on there of his half court, and my music playing, and dude came over after like 30 minutes, he was like, hey, my guy, he's like, you know what I'm saying, you from the Shy? And I'm like, no, I'm just listening to this, whatever, and he's like, I'm like, and he wasn't like mad, he wasn't offended, he wasn't trying to check me, but we just had a moment, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, nah, man, I'm out here trying to get away from that shit. And it's like what y'all was talking about. I just kind of realized, like, yo, you just listening to songs, but the wrong motherfucker hear the wrong song, or you playing in the wrong area, and that shit can get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is smoking on Paxson songs and don't be singing along. You know what I'm saying?
People talking about smoking on Tuka for the longest. They thinking this shit is just weed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Easy. King Von fans all on the internet. I'm not from 63rd. Like, no, these niggas is from 63rd.
Really
you can't play that on 63rd.
What about that trend though of putting the drill style music on those bubbly pop songs? Like that song "Who I Smoke." Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't. Whose song is that?
What's some niggas? Who I Smoke?
Glock 9. Glock 9.
Okay.
Hey, Light and Blaze, what's that night?
It's a whole bunch. It's Glock 9, Sick Psycho Kid or something like that. Okay. It's like 4 or 5 of them. They're all from Jacksonville.
All right.
But that's like the new trend though, putting them soft R&B songs and then calling out mad names on some drill.
Hey, I just seen a dude, CJ Wooty. That shit went like 2-3 times platinum, the single.
I thought he was from New York.
Yeah. So like you're saying, like, you know, in the song, he talking about running down clapping, but, you know, you got the pop. So if you ain't really paying attention to what he's saying, you just, you know, like, oh, okay, the beat is real poppy, it's nice, but you don't really know. They talking about going to run down on somebody.
Yeah.
But My nigga in the comments, my nigga Negro, he said, "Yeah, you bring that gang shit to the wrong
Light
block
and
of New York, you
Blaze.
get your ass."
You know what was a classic?
What's
Super duper duper classic, but the clean version had motherfuckers fooled.
What's that?
Country Grammar.
Oh yeah. He
The
told me
whole hook is about coming down the strip and airing the block out.
Oh,
Yeah. Cock ready to let it go.
Ready to let it go. Boom, boom. Yeah. Ready to let it
That's a
go.
good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Chibby Cocoa Pop.
Nigga said, who said pretty boys can't be wild niggas? Okay, corral niggas. Busting the crowd niggas. He talking about shooting niggas in the crowd. It's crazy. But he's singing it and it sound all nice. You hear the little.
It's a nursery rhyme.
Little nursery rhyme shit going
down,
on.
down, baby.
Yeah.
That shit'll fool you.
And all the girls loved them. I'm saying,
hey, and I'll give you one better, Ant. You remember the I haven't seen it for a while, but I think it's called Kid Bop or something like that, where they take the popular rap songs and they had like the kids version.
Oh yeah,
I seen the commercial where they had the Kids Bop version for Country Grammar, and like you said, they don't even know. Yeah, they don't even know that it's talking about going to run down because it's poppy. Like, oh yeah, and they got the little dancing and stuff. Yeah, with no comment said, yeah, that's real. St. Louis is dangerous.
Man, we talked about this, man, but like just so we clear, man, my nigga Chase out in Lansing. Every city I've ever been to, like there's not every place they got super nice parts, but it's dangerous everywhere. Don't get it fucked up. Like you think some place is too small that you won't get hit over the head with a 4-5. Like it will happen. Like every place is real. You know what I'm saying? Some is real to others, but St. Louis ain't no different. I've been there. Through there, I should say. I
think First 48 exposed that. You know what I mean?
Big facts. First 48. Big facts. Yo, that show, they done did an episode everywhere. You like, oh, Jacksonville ain't shit. Jacksonville is on some shit.
I was in Texas. There was a Harris County. Nigga, that shit is right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They on First 48. You know about that, Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Look, what you know about when they did First 48 Atlanta, and peep this, I never lived in no projects in Atlanta, right? I lived in some rough apartments coming up, but when you see the First 48 and it's in some apartments you stayed in, that's when that shit hit different. You be like, oh, I know that playground like a motherfucker. I know that shit. That's Decatur. Oh God, that's Wesley Chapel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's real shit, man. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, you can get it anywhere, but at the same time, I think sometimes niggas you can get terrified by the stories. Like I'm sure New York is some nice, like you said, it's block by block. You can be on a super nice block and walk a couple blocks down. It's the same in the Bay Area, and then be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You're in front of a mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, just that quick.
He said this shit is the projects. In other towns, it don't look like the project, right? Like LA, it don't look like you don't always know that you in the hood.
Man, you'll be out there chilling. Them palm trees will fool you.
Like,
know what I mean?
Beautiful street, man.
Yeah, how's with them lawns? You said
look, a car show. See, look.
But it's a couple signs, dog, that I noticed that no matter where you are, you can tell when you in the project. You see like a stray dog. You see like a lady walking, with some Daisy Dukes and certain shit. You see the shoes hanging from the pole. I mean, from the line, the telephone line. So certain things like something don't seem right. Like it may look nice, but hold on. This is like the trap.
Look, this is the real test. This is the real test. So in New York, I know y'all got bodegas, but for those of us outside of New York, this is how you know. You just go into the corner store that's not like a quick trip. If the corner store like just sell like regular corner store shit, you're not in the hood. If they could sell everything, now you know you and they got like the fake Jordans, the white tees,
the white tees.
Like you're like, oh okay, they got everything. They got every blood selection. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We in the hood. Yeah. We in the hood.
We good now.
The hood in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the corner store, if they got the ice with the beer joint right there before you pay,
they got the big joint. Let me get the Bud Ice. Let me get the Deuce. Big facts.
And you know one more thing I'm gonna say. If you go somewhere and you see, like I was going somewhere one time, I forgot, I think Jackson somewhere, and you see a Martin Luther King Boulevard, all right, okay, some shit about to go down over here. Because I don't care where you go, Martin Luther King Boulevard is the worst part of the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah, what was that? That old ass Chris Rock joke from way back in the day when he was like, "Oh, nigga, I'm on MLK. You on MLK? Run!
Get the fuck out of here!" Yes.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Big facts, man. Yeah, I was like, look, if I meet a girl and if I'm in a city like that I ain't been in before, and I meet a woman or something, what I do is when she tell me her address, I go put that bitch in Zillow, and then like.
Oh, you cold for that one.
I'm like, oh hell no!
I thought you about to say Google Earth.
Nope.
I thought you about to say Google Earth. You
like,
said Zillow.
It cost $600 a month where she stay at. Hell no! If it drive over there and get my shit stolen. That shit is Zillow. Dude. I don't give a damn.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, man, but big facts, man. Let me I got a question. I was gonna say Kyrie back, but then he not. No. Hold on, not Kyrie. We gotta talk about something, y'all. Y'all seen this dude posting the videos? Papa Pimp 37
on BX.
I was hoping he hopped on. Man.
Yeah. On BX.
What about him?
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I seen him, yeah. I seen the video.
So for the viewing audience, assuming somebody watched this video outside of us, there's this guy on BX, and his username is, he don't mind me saying because I invited him here, it's Papa Pimp 37, PAPAPIMP 37. And he be posting YouTube videos, I think, under the same name, and he just go in Walmarts mainly or grocery stores, and he holler at ladies, and he get numbers. And what he do with the numbers, I don't know. We don't get no follow-up. Maybe he called every single one. Maybe he maxed out. Maybe he put them all on the line and collect the pension. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you got
in the Lego section.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Them ladies, they be 2s and 3s though. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
You don't call them girls.
Go ahead, Chase. Speak on that, Chase.
He don't even be calling them girls. There's no way.
What is he doing? He's just
working
getting reps in?
Yeah, he's just trying to get the number.
Okay. I mean, because getting a number to me, bro, that's like 1995 game. I did that shit in middle school. A number don't mean nothing no more.
Right.
2020.
Niggas ain't walking around the mall with a pen and a pad no more.
Like, what does it mean when you get a number? Girls don't talk on the phone like that. Like, you got a number now, you're going to text her and be another nigga that's ghosted. Am I right or wrong?
Exactly.
Unless because any game, I'm trying to get that immediate, like, hey, do you want to come walk my dog?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Papa Pimp be tripping though. Like he'll go up in like the little baby aisle section and see like a single mom up in there and be like, "Look, I got the hook up on Similac." Like, bro, you don't knock it off.
I've seen one video where he just came in like, well, yo, if you got a man, he not treating you right, I can be. And I just commented to him actually like, yo, man, you get your reps in. But I was like, well, you shouldn't come at them on that I'm gonna save you shit, because you already put in the wrong frame. You're not gonna get anything
off top.
What are you doing? You're just trying to get the numbers by any means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
and
not
he like. He got to blur the numbers out too. He got to edit that part out.
I peeped that, man. Like, and
why
are you even filming these chicks? Hey, like, that's a violation.
Hey, real talk. Yeah. Real talk. They could sue him.
That's what I'm saying.
They could sue him because like you're saying, you put, especially in the day and age, you putting the public person's number out there.
Yeah.
Say somebody stalks her and cause harm to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
And it's like, come on, bro, you about to get sued for what? 87 YouTube views? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Man, I don't think it's kind of weird. And like y'all said, they are 304s, as we call them. You know what I'm saying? They're from the area code 304. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want the whole world, to see? What if she see this? What if you really get what you want from her and then she see this video? Like, what does that do for you? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely nothing. That's what it's doing.
But I kind of,
No, I was gonna say, like, I had a couple people, different people I knew when I stayed in the hood, and the type of person that you don't even be talking like about females. You can just say, "Hey, bro, what's up? What's going on?" They'll just be like, "Oh man, I had a bitch last night, and I did whoopty whoop, and I did this and this and this and this."
Right.
That's like a lot of insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be they gay. It could be whatever. So I don't, I wish the guy would come on so he could, speak his piece, and I don't want to say nothing against the guy, but I think it could be an insecurity because it comes out of nowhere. Nobody asked this man to do that. Nobody, challenged him and said, "Oh, you don't get hoes," you know what I'm saying? So I don't know where it's coming from, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it ain't even like you bagging dime pieces, you bagging chicks out of Walmart.
304s, nigga.
Yeah, not even, you know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, you bagging look like underage kids and you got that's evidence, man. So say she was underage, you got you putting on on camera without consent, and you know what I'm saying, you actually, you know, pursuing her. So
right,
it just looks bad all around.
It's like, man, he ain't really think that through.
And no disrespect to the ladies. I don't want to disrespect the ones that's been on there, but I feel like he's messing it up for regular guys like us who just, when I do, which I don't go in the store every day and approach women, but when I do make that move.
No, he is not.
Okay.
I ain't trying to highlight none of them whack hoes this nigga be spitting there. He can have all of them.
But no. But he'll feel me on this. It's not them specifically, but other women seeing those videos and now they think twice about a man approaching them when you know what I'm saying? You see a woman that is of your standards, and now she going like, is he recording me right now? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm sorry, Mega Watt. Speak on it. I can't hear you.
I said he not really doing nothing crazy though. He just like walking up to them begging. I'm not even sure if he filming them like, yo, I'm trying to get your number type shit and I got you. You know what I mean? But until something happens further, man, it is whack, harmless. You know, I don't watch those. He running the same line. Yo, kick some line, funny. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I got a business. I just moved here, baby. I'm trying to make it
You got
shake.
some pretty eyes.
I mean, whatever works for you, and I'm not knocking that part, right? I mean, but I do kind of think Chase hit on something. Like, I question if you even calling all these women, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you really
he would be getting caught up.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's get some coffee, man. Set in the comments.
That's that Luke Cage shit.
For real.
But
for real.
Yeah, I think he would be getting caught up, and I don't think. I mean, because here's the real thing for real. Let's say I bag 3 women in a Walmart in a day or whatever. By the time I get up to 15, if I'm really doing what I'm saying, I done met my goal. I'm having fun at this point. I'm not out pursuing another 45 numbers or whatever. Right now, I've got enough females to call over on Friday, or I got enough that I have one that will come over. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't.
But it's like, yo, at the same time, it's like, look where he be scooping them at. You feel me? At the gas station.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
you know
like,
yeah.
This nigga picking up hoes at the abortion clinic. Like, man, like, he the king of the Maury Povich hoes.
I mean, yo, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Maybe he doing these. He gonna step up to like Phipps Plaza or some shit and you know what I'm saying, put some real game down. Who knows?
Maybe he just trying to work his way up, huh?
Papa Pimp, man, if you watching this, bro, you know what we don't do. We really
tap in,
bro. Talk. You
tap
know what
in,
I'm saying?
Bro. We got to hear from you, Papa Pimp.
Yo, this nigga in the comments going stupid, man. He said I got condoms.
Right. Right.
I will say this though. A real gentleman does not kiss and tell. See what I'm saying? So
exactly.
I wouldn't get on.
You gotta move like a ninja.
Yeah,
move like a ninja.
I wouldn't get on here on this podcast and tell y'all any kind of business.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
y'all remember the mayor on Do the Right Thing?
Those
who know don't tell, and those who tell don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
That on the hush.
You heard.
My nigga Amber Queen be dropping that knowledge.
I would never get on here and be like, yeah, this chick, that like who? Why would you even want to know? And then
see, and like that's what's messing it up for everybody else. You feel me? You feel me? It's like, come on, all that like bragging and just like, bro, just chill. If you did what you did, then cool. That's between y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Won.
Yeah, like don't put her out there. You feel me?
Okay, broadcasting, kissing and telling. It's like this and the dead. You already
said it's like what?
It's like this and the dead.
Yeah.
You already got the W. You just doing too much now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Or you
I'll say this though about Pop-Up Pimp. In a weird way, in a very strange way, I have just a modicum of respect for what Son is doing. Because when you on BX and you go to, you know, the section where brothers be looking for the links, not the links, but the links for further research purposes.
Links.
Them dudes be saying the most outrageous stuff that you know these motherfuckers are not saying in person.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
I feel you. I
Go to that
feel you.
room.
Say that again, Megawatts.
I said you go to that E room.
Exactly.
But I mean, Ant raises a good point. There's some dudes online. I noticed, and I had to stop going to fucking Reddit, man. Like every time you go to that website, when I would mention like a woman or a girlfriend, niggas would immediately be like, "Oh yeah, right. This nigga meets women. Oh yeah," and I'm like, "You niggas really don't get girls, huh? You just assume
at all
just capping, huh?" Like,
yeah.
And I know some BX members that be on that shit too. So, I mean, he is meeting women. We can confirm it's on video. You know what I'm saying? You met her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, can I say something?
Speak on it.
Can I say that I'm shocked by the amount of links that they actually find?
about these women, right?
Hey, we got some forensic scientists on BX, boy.
Now look,
Real
hey,
shit.
Mega Watts, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I'm like, damn, this is how messed up the game is now. Like, say if I'm in the thotty section, whatever, and I see a story, like I'm expecting the links to come up in the reply. You know what I'm saying?
You're expecting the hero.
And it's like, yo, if she ain't got no links in, yo, why y'all even post her in here, man? You wasting my time.
Yo, stop posting.
But somebody would come and step in. Somebody would step in and be like, I'll do it for you, and post the links. You'd be like, damn, like how the fuck let me find these damn links like that?
Bro, I can't. Who was that chick? She was an ugly chick, and somebody in the comments said, "Damn, I wish she was fine because BX would have been exposed and been gave him likes."
Oh shit!
BX solved the Troy Ave case.
Yo, and you low key right though, because remember when the Troy Ave case first popped up, like that night, and like the threads and everything, niggas was having like the pictures with the circles on it and all that.
Say that again, Chase.
It was Hip Hop Facts.
What you
Wasn't
mean?
that his name?
Oh, I don't remember. Maybe you might be.
No,
right.
I remember that dude.
So at you, man, you need to get in this podcast. But BX solved that case. I remember the screenshots started coming in.
Yeah,
and theories started rolling, and
yeah,
that shit wouldn't go. And you know that the NYPD was like, you know, had they donuts and was like,
"Yup."
Basically,
yeah, we got him. Okay, yeah, that's a good video. Yeah, that's a good video. You know,
Yeah, that was the dude that was always talking about. Meanwhile, at Lil Wayne's house.
That's right. He was the Young Thug fan. That's right.
Yeah, the homie was.
He said he was a 300. He was a 300 intern.
Okay.
300. Yeah, he said he was an intern, but that was some bullshit.
Meanwhile,
I think he's still on there. I think his name now is OnlyFacts.
Meanwhile,
yeah,
I remember that, man. Shout outs to that guy, man. Shout out to all y'all classic BX members, man. For real. I got a question for y'all. NFT, bro. Come on. It's a scam, right? It's a side hustle, right? Can we admit it? Or if it's not, can y'all niggas DM me after and put me on so I can scam other niggas? If you gonna not admit that it's a scam.
I think it depends on what the NFT is. I think that's what it depends on. Just like with the crypto, it depends on what it is. Now you talking about when you just say some random, like they had to think about what is this Gunna about this shit today. I don't understand that. They say it comes with some kind of club exclusive shit. I don't know, but I went on the OpenSea. I done seen some shit, and it's just random pictures. It's just I don't see how that I could be paying money to what that gonna do for me. But if you're talking about exclusive albums, exclusive one-on-one, shit like that. Art, and I can go with that. I understand that.
I don't understand why I couldn't just copy the NFT and then make another one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't get. Like, if I take a picture of Steph Curry and it's an NFT and I say this original and you right click on that motherfucker and save as, what's the difference between your copy and my copy?
Right.
Well, I can explain that with the NFT. As an artist or whoever created, when you create the NFT and you mint it, it is always going to be something linked to your
kind of like an IP address,
basically. So now, anytime it's resold again in the future, if you have royalties set up, it's always going to link back to that original artist or that original IP.
Right.
The homie in the chat says it's an original blockchain or whatever.
Nero, hold on. Nero in the comments, man. If you know something about this, you need to get on the fucking mic, bro. You can't explain.
Hey, what up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can't explain this to chat, man. Come on, help us out. Fuck, man.
I'm trying to type as fast as I can.
What's going on? Help us out for real. You seem like you know something about this, man, as well. Man.
All right, so first off,
And hold on, my
I
bad.
go
And Megawatts, appreciate the knowledge too, because you dropped some knowledge on us as well. But go ahead, bro.
so Pete. I go by no comment.
No comment.
Um,
Okay.
my
Yeah.
original name is my original name was Naru Triple G.
Yeah.
I've been around for a little while, but anyway, on this NFT shit. So NFTs are not my area of expertise. I've been in the the crypto space for quite a while. I don't really fuck with NFTs, but the thing with NFTs is this. I tried to explain it to somebody like, you got a picture of the Mona Lisa. You own the Mona Lisa, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can make a copy of the Mona Lisa. I can have a copy in my house, put a copy on my wall, but I can't sell the Mona Lisa because it's a copy. It's not the original. So where you can right click and make copies, and you can make as many copies as you want, but you get no royalties, you have no ownership of that piece of art. And the other thing with NFTs is it's not just art. It could be anything. Like, this space is very early, and coming in the future, I see NFTs being something completely different. You know what I'm saying? I see NFTs eventually you may have your passport may be an
Your
NFT.
passport. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
that's not a piece of art. It's a non-fungible token. It's a digital representation of your passport. So you'll walk through an airport, you'll just take your phone out and show your NFT.
So right now,
Okay.
my vaccination card is in my phone, like in my Samsung wallet. Is that like an NFT?
Somewhat. If you put on the blockchain, you can sell it. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's take the sales part away from it, and let's just look at it as a non-fungible token. Non-fungible. What is non-fungible? Non-fungible is, well, first off, let's deal with fungible.
Something
I go
you
to
can touch, right? Something you can put your.
I go
hands
not necessarily. This is what fungible is.
Okay.
BW. I go to you. I give you $1 bill, right? You give me 4 quarters back. I can give you $1 bill and you can give me something in exchange that's the same value. If I give you a piece of art, you can't necessarily give me a piece of art back that's exactly the same, which would be a representation of what I just gave you. Mm-hmm. So it's not exchangeable. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
Non-fungible is something that's not exchangeable. It's one of a kind. It's an original.
This particular watch be a 1-to-1. I mean, number 4.
That's exactly.
Right.
Is that the technology that like Samsung Pay uses? Isn't it called an NFT reader, or am I tripping?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You talking about that's NFC reader. NFC reader, Chase.
Oh, okay. NFC. Yeah. I couldn't remember.
Okay.
I totally get what you're saying, though. Yeah.
And before I forget, shout out to Chase for representing the white delegation. We out here.
No doubt.
We fuck with you. And salute for you for showing your face, bro. Salute for you for showing your face.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
And megawatts.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Salute to you.
Man, appreciate y'all for them breakdowns, because it makes sense. It's like if I got a signed Kobe jersey, and let's just pretend that it was the last one on Earth, right? Then there's nothing you could give me in exchange for that. Even if you gave me money, there's nothing that would be a one-on-one exchange for that last signed Kobe jersey, right? So something like that makes sense, man.
But here go a crazy flip side. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's say you got that Kobe jersey, right?
It's actually
you have
one, Mm-hmm.
All right, so check it. You have the physical jersey, right? You create an art piece of that jersey and turn that into an NFT, right? Now let's take it even one step further. Let's say when you sell that NFT, you also sell the jersey along with the NFT. So you're selling the jersey that's signed, and you're selling the NFT that's also an original piece of art. And let's even go one step further. You sell it to, let's say you sell it to Cage, right?
Yeah.
For $100,000.
Okay.
Right? Cage sell it to me for $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're the original owner of the NFT, you can have written into the smart contract that every time that particular piece of art is sold, you get 10% of the of the sale price.
That makes sense. I get what you're saying.
The shit is different. It's
Every
different.
time
It
it's
is not a
sold, you get
scam.
paid off it.
Residual income.
You can if you put that into the smart contract. So let's say you have a piece of art that you sell for whatever amount. So that person sells it to somebody else. You get 10% of that sale, and they sell it to somebody else, and you get 10% of that sale. This shit goes on in perpetuity. You see what I'm saying? It's not a scam, but let me not say it's not a scam. Let me say this. I'll say this. In every new burgeoning industry, you got real shit and you got bullshit.
There's gonna be some wolves in there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there someone that does like valuations?
Not really. We don't know. You don't know where to value that.
So you're just guessing.
You only know where the popularity is, like the Bored Ape Club and things like that. Like you keep hearing certain names, or those are the ones people gravitating to, like Jay-Z and Steph Curry, and Gunna just purchased one. So that's bringing a lot at the top. And they started off small, but they flipped very early. So they're going to continue to flip. But with that, it's supposed to be access to actual yacht parties. That's the beauty of owning the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So I don't think it's a scam per se, but I think it's a new vector. So a lot of different NFTs are flooding the market, and over time, the ones that have real value will float to the top. Everything else is just gonna sink or wash away.
Hey man, let me say something real quick. So check. You heard what he just said. You got everything flooding the market. It's like rap. When hip hop first came out, you had to be dope to get on top. And everybody seen it was a cash grab, and everybody a fucking rapper. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
I hear you. Like to me, it's just like right about now, and mind you, I'm nowhere near as like informed or well versus Naru and megawatts as far as like NFT. So it's just from like my outside perspective looking in. It just reminds me like the little like .com boom of like the late 90s when it's like shoe.com and food.com and say everybody flooding the whole .com market, and it was popping for a little bit, and like that bubble burst, and it's like, all right, well, how many survive? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if it's time for me personally to jump into NFTs yet, if it's going to burst or whatever. It's just, I just don't even know how to navigate it.
Hey,
we could take that Michael Jordan.
Go ahead.
Shout out to who just pulled up in the room, man. Feel free to jump in anytime. Appreciate you joining, y'all. But my bad. Whoever's going in, you go ahead.
Okay. So the thing is, you're absolutely right. Cryptocurrency right now is very similar to what happened when the dot-coms came about. Because if you remember, I know a lot of y'all are younger than me, but if you remember when the dot-com shit popped, everything was a fucking .com.
Yeah.
If you had a company, you put .com at the end of it, and everybody was a fucking .com.
Yeah.
And then after a couple years, all them just fizzled the fuck out because it was just a name. It's the same thing with crypto. It's like 10,000 different cryptocurrencies.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is bullshit. A lot of them is rug holes. A lot of them is scams. There's a couple Ponzi schemes out there. But at the same time, you have to be able to sort through the bullshit and find the Googles and find the Microsofts and find the Twitters and the Amazons because they in there.
Right.
You on the metaverse, Naru?
Yo, I have I'm not in the metaverse. I don't have any land in the here's the other thing. Metaverse. I'm not in the metaverse. I don't have land in the metaverse. I have mana tokens. I have sandbox tokens. I'm looking to get some other metaverse tokens. But we were just talking about NFTs. Land in the metaverse is an NFT. You know what I'm saying?
You can buy the land, you could design it, you could build on it, and then you charge motherfuckers coins to come see what you got going on. But that's what the metaverse is going to be. It's still early. So like as
we live in the matrix,
man, I'm telling y'all, I gotta get.
Yes, we are, and you better get your spot.
Hey, I can speak on the metaverse a little bit. Now I got a friend I know that's in Seattle, and he's big in like the medical marijuana space. And he told me about this probably like 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago. He said you was telling me about the metaverse. I couldn't understand what you were talking about. But what he did was, if you ever been to Vegas, there's a couple of like big dispensaries like Planet 13.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different ones. He bought the metaverse space for these different places, these different dispensaries, and some other places around the world too. And what he was telling me is he's going to have virtual events at these spaces where you can come and buy. I guess you buy passes through NFT, and you can actually get events. You can get invited to these events. I mean, I don't know about it, but he's big on cryptocurrency, and everything he told me beforehand has popped. So he told me about this metaverse thing a long time ago, and he's really big on it. He said he can buy all these different spaces. So I think it like Naru was saying, it's something like big, but it just has to. It's just really early until everybody can really understand it.
But it's expensive, right?
It's not too expensive, but check. You got it in, homie. You got somebody that's doing their thing already in the metaverse. You should. I'll be in his ear all the time.
I'm talking all game, man. I'm talking all this stuff, man. For real.
Yeah, but a lot of it's still like how we're talking about it now. Even still, he bring it down. You know, a lot of stuff he break it down. It's like I still don't understand it. You know what I mean? So a lot of different NFTs and stuff like that. He's done. You know, he has got onto me. Like I told you before about the Coinbase, right? How he got me on the Coinbase. So a lot of things he got me on early. I have been invested, but still some things is like I don't understand it. You know, especially when talking about money. Go ahead.
Check it out. But check it out. I'm gonna say something that a billionaire said a long time ago. I don't remember who exactly, but he said something to the effect of, "I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I surround myself by the smartest people. So I don't need to know. Them niggas know." You feel me?
Yeah.
So you already got that. So I would take advantage of it because it sounds like he really know what he's doing. Because that's exactly what it is. Listen, Sotheby's opened they opened an auction house in Decentraland. Sotheby's is is probably the biggest auction house.
Yeah.
So you need to look. This is the ground floor. This is the ground floor. Don't nobody know what's going to happen. Everybody think they know what's going to happen. All the big companies is now rushing in because they've been left out in the cold because they was laughing at us 5 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago.
Hey, after this joint, you can drop like some links in the main thread in the BX thread. Like
that's what's up. Absolutely. I got fucking. Yo, I got threads all over BX. I put a bunch of shit on there. Man, this is what I do most of the time on when I'm on BX. I'm in the guap section trying to find that paper.
Hey yo, two movies to check out though that a lot of people been recommending as far as where they think the metaverse is going is Ready Player One and Free.
What's the
second one?
Free Guy. Free Guy came out.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Apple TV, right?
Well, you know they got the link. You know,
I think it's on Prime.
Movie link, but anyway, the way they're using it, basically, is gonna be you're gonna have goggles and you're gonna be able to see wearables. You know what I'm saying? So like the same way Nike just purchased a trademark in an NFT company that's creating wearables in the metaverse. So they got like these little Nikes that, you know what I'm saying, you put on the glasses, then just pull up, make the shift. You're gonna be able to get clothes and all types of stuff. So check out those movies. I think it'll be a good introduction as far as, you know, they always show it to you in the movie first.
I seen Ready Player One joint. The movie's cool. I know what you're saying as far as how they was like living through. It's almost like the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Almost like they plug in. You know what I'm saying, and then live their life through that. You know what I'm saying?
Who's seen the new Matrix?
I ain't seen it.
No spoilers, man. I have to watch it like probably tonight or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny that you say that about how they show it to you in the movie. Because I remember, what is that movie that came out? This shit was like 10 years ago. Shamik Moore, the movie Dope. That whole plot line was him trying to get the money and transfer it and buying Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And this was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. That was
y'all know the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie?
Dope. I remember that.
Oh.
And it was dope. That was a dope ass movie.
Yeah. Because at the end, he was talking about how, you know, the money is basically tied up and you can access it. But if you access it, you might have a problem if you try to fuck with it. You know what I mean? So you were right about that. The Dope was an introduction to it. But
what year was that movie?
Playing a black nerd.
What year was that movie?
That was like 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
Lisa O'Neill's daughter.
The reason why I sit up and listen to you was putting us on game and make a watch too. Like when y'all start talking about MC and shit, I sat up straight and started listening real good because, and like you said, it's up to us, right? I ain't taking nothing y'all say is gospel, but niggas putting you on game. It's up to you to kind of roll with that and go and further educate yourself, right? Like,
exactly.
Like Chase was saying, you don't want to just take what nobody's saying. Like he was like, "Is anybody, check this shit out? You got to do that, right?" But I think the moments where somebody put you on something, it's easy to just be like dismissive because you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Or not even dismissive, but like how Blaze was feeling when you like, I just kind of still got questions. Let me say, I do remember this moment, bro. And if I'm wrong on the exact number, I might be wrong on the exact number, but this is a true story, bro. 2011, I'm sitting in my little 1-bedroom shitty studio apartment in Oakland, and I'll never forget some kind of way I came across the word Bitcoin. And I'm type of nigga, when I learn a new word, I immediately start like Googling this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Google it, start learning about Bitcoin mining. This is all in like one day. And I'll never forget, this shit had to be like $8 a coin. And I was dismissive. I read it, I didn't understand it, and instead of me taking extra time to figure it out, I was like, man, whatever with this shit. And
yeah, I did that. I learned from it though. That's why I'm trying to get up on this shit before.
Chase, something happened to you, Chase?
Yeah.
In 2014, I was in Atlanta and I met with this attorney. Yo, my man had a screen and he was mining Bitcoin. I didn't know what he was doing. I seen this shit counting up every few seconds while I was sitting there. And he told me, he was like, yo, he was Bitcoin mining and he had a room in Ohio full of them shits. And them shits was just counting up mining Bitcoin. So I was like, yo, I gotta get a Bitcoin miner. Them shits was like $3,000 at the time. and I slept on shit, and I never went and got it. Now it's just like 20,000.
Yeah, if you can get one.
If you can get one.
And the technology can change, so it's even harder to mine now.
And it costs an hour to mine it. You need a lot of energy. That's why he was out in Ohio, because they had cheaper rates.
But
Yeah.
To say this, when GameStop happened earlier this year, I missed that, and I was trying to figure out, yo, what the fuck just happened? So from when GameStop occurred, after that, I was like, I'm not sleeping anymore. You can't go to sleep.
AMC?
You know, niggas made money off of GameStop. I went to Dogecoin, and I mean, I did right with that. But I say that to say, like, yo, start looking at it. You see me talking about it now, like, don't ignore it. It's still early. It's gonna be a lot of money changing hands. I mean, nobody knows where the real value is. But at the same time, when those .coms did come in '99, a lot of them blew up. Just mail.com or poster.com or whatever. So there's gonna be a new It's gonna be .eth. That's gonna be the new. You know what I mean? So it's space now that you can already start to get and squat on the same way you would have squatted on a Macy's.com back in 1999. So it's like it's information out really to be got. I'm saying it's important.
Yo, let me say this real quick. The other thing I want you to try to really don't concentrate on making money as far as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Well, with the altcoin is anything that's other than Bitcoin. But with Bitcoin, I truly believe that it's not really about making money. You can make money with it, but that's not the essence of it. It's some real other shit going on right now. If you look around the globe, you look at inflation, you look at banks, you look at countries trying to ban it, it's way bigger than just making money. It's making people sovereign.
Yeah,
this is
changing like financial structure. Like, yeah,
completely. This is some other shit. This is not some I'm gonna make a couple $1,000s. This is some real other shit going on
like
right now.
Paradigm shifting.
Get the mind, nigga.
Yeah, but that's why the DeFi.
Can y'all speak for the guys who've been smoking this good weed?
All right, check it out. Okay, you want to take it?
No. My nigga got it.
All right, so check it out. I don't remember where I heard it. Somebody told me something like this. They said, look, human beings change the way they see money every 1,000 years or so. So the last time we made a change, it went from gold to paper money. We're now moving from paper money to digital money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's definitely a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift as far as DeFi. Everybody could be their own bank. Like, that sounds like some, it don't really sound like a big deal. Okay, I could be my own bank. Well, I could be my own bank in my house. I could hold on money in my house. But banks do so much more. You know what I'm saying? You can look, I got Bitcoin. It's at this number for fiat currency. I need a loan. I could give myself a loan, wait for Bitcoin to raise up, cut a little bit off the top, pay my loan off to myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some different shit. And at the same time, what is this doing? It's cutting out all these banks. I don't need a bank anymore. Smart contracts coming on. I can go to Cage and be like, hey, you want to buy your house? All right, well, let's make a smart contract. When this happens and this happens, the D changes hands and the Bitcoin changes hands. What the fuck I need a broker for? What the fuck I need a lawyer for? A lot of people about to disappear.
What you about to say?
Just to piggyback on what he was saying as far as borrowing from your Bitcoin, what he's saying is correct and accurate. However, as far as borrowing from Bitcoin, the volatility in that is too much. Bitcoin and ETH. So it's like you might borrow at a certain price and it could go up and you make that money and you sell back, you know what I'm saying? You pay off your loan. But if that
shit could go down,
you're going to have a problem. So they say you should borrow off of stable coins, which is outside of Bitcoin and ETH. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain coins like DAI, Solana, XRP. There's a whole bunch of other coins that USDT that, they move more stable than the volatility of Bitcoin and ETH. So they recommend that if you are to borrow, but what he's saying is correct as far as you're able to set up your own banking, you can put money in there, borrow against your money instead of going to the bank. And if you stake your coins, you can probably get a greater return, maybe up to 6% of value for the year versus the 3% the bank gives you. So
3%, they give you 3%, they give you 0.01%.
What I'm saying.
Nigga, the rules like, what bank you go to?
Hey, so no, let me ask you this. Have you heard about city coins? And because actually, actually, I don't know if he's on here because South Florida, I'm from Miami. They had Money Coin, which is the first city coin.
You jump on that.